Hey everyone, what's up? It's Berlin. Welcome back to my channel. Hi, how you doing? Saturday night, we are going to get into this little video. You've probably gathered by the title about Ellen DeGeneres, Nikki Tutorials, because there's some tea, there's a little bit of gossip to go with this. It's all something that started way back in January of 2020, before the beginning of the pandemic, before we had all these lockdowns and everything like that.
And I think it's safe to say that Nikki Tutorials will be practicing some permanent distancing from all things Ellen. The unfortunate news comes just 2 months after Nikki bravely shared her experience about coming out as transgender, marking this appearance her first ever interview doing so.
Nikki Tutorials. Now, you guys will all remember, if you've clicked on this video, you will probably all remember Nikki Tutorials coming out video in January 2020 when she came out as transgender. Now, this was like a big, huge deal at the time for Nikki Tutorials. But since then, Nikki has had so many good opportunities. Nikki has been welcomed and accepted for coming out so well. She's had so many good opportunities. Like now she's working on the Eurovision Song Contest. She's worked on a makeup show with kids. She's worked on Glow Up in the Netherlands as well. She's done so much since that video where she came out as trans. But the first kind of thing that she did after coming out as trans was going on the Ellen show. Aside from all the other opportunities I mentioned, Nikki has also done big things like working with the UN, United Nations. You know, she's done such a lot since coming out as trans, but I don't think all the opportunities that she's gotten are because she came out as trans. I mean, she was on Glow Up in the UK before that coming out video even aired. So I think she would have got Glow Up in the Netherlands and stuff like that regardless. But stuff like working with the UN, where she's doing work that's related to transgender people, no, okay, she probably wouldn't have got that without her coming out video. So it's amazing to see all these opportunities that have opened up to her since coming out. I think it's great, but we're going to talk about this because Clever News covered it at the time. Ellen DeGeneres apparently wasn't very nice to Nikki Tutorials. Apparently she was a little bit hostile to Nikki Tutorials backstage when Nikki went there for her big interview after she'd come out on YouTube.
Well, first off, if there's anyone on the planet who we think to be an advocate for being kind, it's Ellen DeGeneres. I mean, her talk show slogan is literally "Be kind to one another." That said, this news about Nikki Tutorials having a bad experience during her first Ellen show experience comes as quite a shock to fans, and most likely especially Ellen. Millions of Nikki's biggest fans tuned in for the highly anticipated episode back in January, just a week after she spilled the news about coming out via her YouTube channel.
I am Nikki Tutorials, and I am Nikki. I am me. We don't need labels. If we are going to put a label on it, yes, I am transgender.
During her appearance on Ellen, Nikki broke down how it felt to come out after being blackmailed and the positive praise she received from her family, fiance, and fans. The interview between Nikki and Ellen, which now has over 9 million views on YouTube, seemed to be an uplifting and positive experience, as Ellen seemed genuinely interested to learn about her experiences.
But as long as I get to be myself and inspire little Nickies to be themselves, that's all I can do.
And you will. You will inspire a lot of people.
At the end of her interview, Ellen gifted Nikki with a $10,000 check in her name to go towards the Trevor Project, which benefits LGBTQ+ youth, courtesy of Shutterfly. So clearly Ellen was in full support of Nikki, especially given her own background with coming out. So where is all this backlash stemming from? Well, just last month, Nikki appeared on a talk show based in the Netherlands where she was born and revealed some not so kind information about her first meeting with Ellen. Upon meeting the host of the show, she threw a subtle dig towards Ellen when he asked what her experience was like on the show, to which she replied, "It's really nice that you came over and said hello to me." She didn't. She also compared the Dutch show to her time on Ellen, and this part might just leave you speechless.
Hoe was het bij Ellen DeGeneres?
Nou, laat ik zeggen dat er een groot verschil is tussen De Wereld Draait Door en Ellen. En dan geef ik jullie het positieve handje.
Want?
Punt.
Nou.
Ouch.
Now, I'm a bit of an old bird, right? And I remember when Ellen DeGeneres came out, I remember it being a big deal. And I remember all the fuss that was made about it. I remember Ellen's quote, you know, "We're gay, we're happy, we're gay, we're happy," all of that. I remember all of that. But it's true what Clever News are saying. You know, you'd think Ellen, being this LGBT plus icon that she is, wouldn't have been hostile to Nikki on that day when she was on the show for her big coming out interview, you know, but it's sad to think of it. Queer people, you know, it's nice to be able to support each other if you can. I think especially queer people, anyone in the LGBT plus group, because, you know, we get enough shit from straight people in our daily lives. So please, you know, can we just support each other? And I think now something like 3 producers have left the Ellen show, citing the fact that it's a toxic work environment. I don't know if it's a toxic work environment there or not, you know. I don't know. I'm here in the UK. I wouldn't know. I've never worked on the Ellen show. But there are articles out there saying that producers all left because it was so toxic backstage. It was so toxic behind the scenes. Ellen was very hard to deal with. People couldn't go and speak to her unless they'd taken a piece of gum first. All this kind of crazy allegations. Ellen spoke to Oprah Winfrey. Ellen said, no, these things aren't true. These allegations aren't true. So it's kind of like, but honestly, I would believe Nikki Tutorials in this situation, because for Nikki to go on Dutch television and say like, oh yeah, you know, I really didn't have a great experience on the Ellen show, that's a big thing. And to be honest, Nikki is not somebody that I really see who likes drama. She's not somebody that I see really talk about drama online. I just don't think of Nikki like that. You know, she does her videos, her makeup videos, her content. She does all the opportunities that she gets, like with Eurovision, which, by the way, I saw something on Twitter about the Eurovision when it said, oh, you know, it's a really full circle moment for Nikki Tutorials now, because her first ever YouTube video had Eurovision music on it. And now Nikki's there working on the Eurovision Song Contest. And the Eurovision Song Contest is now coming to the States as well. If you guys don't know what the Eurovision Song Contest is, it is a camp as tits song competition that we have here in Europe, of course. Every country competes in it, and basically it's like the gayest concert you have ever seen in your life. It is camp, it's fab, it's over the top. Groups come on with like crazy costumes and stuff. It's all very theatrical. I love it. I mean, you know, it's very gay. On my face today, I have actually got this, which is the Makeup Revolution Disney Little Mermaid collection. It was cute. When I saw it, I was like, oh, do you know what? I was such a big Little Mermaid fan when I was a kid. And it's just a nostalgia thing with me. So anytime I see Little Mermaid stuff, I'm like, cute. I thought it was just really cute. It's like a little storybook, the packaging. Then you open it up and you've got like this whole palette, and it's got a blush and highlight in it as well. It's really cute. I used 2 of these shades of blush today on here, and then a little bit of that highlighter shade as well. And then from the palette I went in with like the purple Ursula, bit of the Ariel, and what else did I use? Some of the blue, the Aquata. I probably said that wrong, but do you know what? Never mind. And then I also used a little bit of the Dingle Hopper shade. I loved this film as a kid. This is real nostalgia for me. And then I used a bit of the little highlighter as well. So it comes in the little box like that. The little heart shape. She's cute. So I'll show you. It's like a little kind of peachy. See if I can swatch it on my hand. I don't know if you're going to... Oh yeah, there you go. You can see it. Peachy highlight. And a little bit of the gloss as well. This is actually really cute, the Little Mermaid gloss, because it's got like a little bit of blue reflex in it. So do you know what? I think this collection is really not bad. Like, the pigment is all there, you know, I'm happy with it. I think for what you pay, this collection is actually really sweet. I mean, I don't know if I'd buy any of the other kind of Disney princess collections. Honestly, like, I saw this and Little Mermaid, I'm into it, you know. I just saw it and I was like, wow, this is my childhood all over. Little Mermaid, and I had to get it. Had to. Anyway, guys, that is about all from me on this one. So I'm going to say take care, stay safe, stay well. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Love you guys. Bye.